Lucina.
Yeah, probably just afraid of trying to space against Jigglypuff because one of her few strengths is that she has really good aerial mobility. So
That's true.
might be able to navigate around those tipper ranges instead. So Lucina, a little bit more reliable on trying to get those kills.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a really good point to make. I hope we don't see a shield breaker coming out from Pollo. That's an automatic tip at 0%.
Yeah, I feel like though Jigglypuff usually doesn't want to be in shield anyway. She wants to normally be in the air, so we may not see it, but who knows? Like, it can happen.
So for HLB though, for me anyway, part of what separates him from Sin's playstyle, as you guys may have saw earlier on stream, another really common Jigglypuff in SoCal. I just think he just plays, you know, a lot more patient. Like, I think he's like the type of player that will just run the clock and frustrate his opponent. And you know, when you're playing a character like Jigglypuff, you die like so early off of just one stray move. It's not a bad strategy, actually.
Yeah, Sin's definitely the type of Jigglypuff who would jump the gun on the rest at every chance, but it looks like you're seeing it already. HLB is just hanging at the ledge and just frustrating Pollo, trying to make him pick the right ledge option.
Pollo, though, Lucina's working pretty well so far. I like that he's opted for Lucina in this because, like you said, much harder to space tippers due to Jigglypuff's aerial mobility, but now he'll get like solid, consistent damage from any type of aerial he connects. Alright, in the air now. Joey's trying to see if he can bait out a roll. One of the most risky things you can do against Jigglypuff is roll in, because if they were ready for it, that's a free rest most of the time.
Yeah. Alright, so we are seeing HLB kind of pressured to do shield once the Dancing Blade comes out, so maybe Pollo can mix it up and do like Dancing Blade 1-2 and then go for shield break. But
let's have back air. So strong, so much knockback. Just caught Pollo sleeping just a little bit.
yeah.
Oh, this is going to be a free punish. Not in rest percent, so he's not going to go for it. I want to say around 30–40%. That's when you have to start worrying about that killing.
Yeah.
But any percent he gets as Jigglypuff is just like icing on the cake, really. Like he just took those few hits and he's like, yeah, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I fulfilled my damage quota for this match.
Yeah, but it looks like Pollo is having a really hard time just trying to get the chase on for against HLB. We'll get that back air,
but that's still a good trade for HLB.
Yeah, I mean, any trade for Jigglypuff at this point is pretty good, I'd say.
Okay, hanging out the ledge. Nope, we're going straight to the platform. Oh, actually, we're just juking everyone out here.
Yeah.
Really slick movement from HLB right now.
Definitely baiting out Pollo to commit to a movement option, and then HLB is able to navigate right underneath it. Let's see what Pollo does here at the ledge, but just falls for the landing there. Wasn't ready for that hitbox coming out straight at him.
Nice. I'm really appreciating how patient HLB is playing here, just picking his openings, taking what little he can get, and right back to his keep away game. You know, it's definitely, I think Smash Roll is definitely a mistake in this match. Just look how much HLB can retreat to the platform, but does catch the roll in with the Nair.
Yeah.
Marth's Nair probably wouldn't have killed. So, Lucina coming in clutch. And
yeah.
Again, you can see, like, HLB just waited out all the invincibility on the Angel platform. Not taking his time.
All right, we got a fair into the Dancing Blade 1, but then...
Yeah, we're so floaty. Just jump out.
Yeah, I mean, you should be able to because, I mean, you're going to die at like 60 anyway, so might as well be in situations where you're not going to get comboed as hard.
Okay, nice catch on the drift there from Pollo. Oh, but caught overextending just a little bit. Got caught by the back air. He's got to watch where he's drifting. I know HLB is looking for him to drift one wrong direction, and then he's going to throw out that back air.
Yeah.
Really strong option for killing at this point.
Yeah. I mean, he can also use a dash attack like you saw right there to be able to catch some landings if Pollo tries to misspace something or just not able to make it back to the ground.
In a decent spot here to make this comeback happen. Nice jab in F tilt. He's catching them out of his jumps. Might not happen anymore.
Yeah.
Very soon. Oh, he didn't have any more jumps, but he did sneak in the forward air. No tech chase on the back air. That would have been it.
Oh, man.
Okay.
And he's still living. I mean, every time Jigglypuff gets hit, I always just get scared that something's going to happen. Throws out the F smash, but it's just not quite enough to take it. And he's just out of there.
Oh, nice
no!
catch. Oh, HLB got a little bit too greedy there at the end, it looked like. Or kind of abandoned the strategy of just playing patient, hanging back. And really good stuff for Pollo, man. I like that he just started to wait out the jumps and then apply pressure there. Once HLB didn't have any more jumps to use, it was very easy to punish his landing, like much more than before.
Yeah.
So that was a really good turnaround for Pollo.
Yeah, it looked like at the very end there, he was trying to just get behind him and like get out of there, but Pollo was just one step ahead, able to get a forward smash.
So now we're getting Battlefield. I imagine HLB likes this stage a little bit longer, horizontal blast zones a little bit longer, and he has platforms to retreat to too if he does choose to play that game.
Yeah.
But I don't know, Pollo's starting out much better this game. Might have had a little bit of a time to adjust from the super long first game.
Yeah.
How HLB's playing.
Well, I mean, I think it looks like Pollo is starting to catch on to the matchup because Jigglypuff, she really can only just jump out of disadvantage or air dodge if she's already in the air, but it looks like Pollo's already catching on to that and trying to catch her in the air jumping out or catch the air dodge drift to the ground.
Nice. I like that down throw into the dolphin slash there. Oh, that was actually super scary to fall on top of him with that nair.
Yeah.
That could have been an easy rest.
Another thing about rest, though, is that, okay, if you do land it, then you're probably going to die unless you get the star KO. And so it's like those risks that it doesn't look like HLB wants to take unless he looks like he's up a stock. But he hasn't even attempted, so...
Let's see. Maybe why be saying it for a pretty clutch moment. Nice fair to get back to center stage. Okay, he's trying to bait out an approach from Pollo here. Even with the unsafe nair on shield, jab just has no range from Jigglypuff.
Yeah. Pollo went for the up throw there. He didn't even pummel, so it looked like he was thinking of in this process, like, will this kill? Well, it's Jigglypuff, so then maybe it will kill, but then didn't pummel during all of that, so maybe the next couple ones he should be able to seal it out with an up throw. There we go.
Yeah,
looks like he heard me.
I mean, he definitely can hear, he can hear both of us playing over the loudspeaker.
Yeah.
But nice catch there from Pollo. He's just doing a much better job of just baiting out these options from HLB, reacting to his defensive plays, and surprisingly enough, he's just playing even more patient than HLB now.
Yeah. Yeah, and look, that's really smart, just forcing HLB to commit to his very short range and then just able to punish right after that.
Yeah, that's a really good turnaround right here for Pollo, and I'm liking the dash dancing too. Solid movement. It's really clean to see, especially when you have a nice disjoint like Lucina. But are we going to get edge guard here? No, way too far out, and Pollo saved us up. He had a very good time.
Yeah. HLB still trying to be patient, able to air dodge through, get that nair.
Nice forward air from the ledge. Jigglypuff just doesn't have the range to contest that, really.
Yeah. Since Jigglypuff's a pretty light character, again, like things like jab 1 to forward smash may not necessarily work, but I feel like Pollo could go for jab 1 to fair instead and still be able to seal it out, or another forward smash.
Nice 2-stock, solid adjustment there coming out from Pollo. And I gotta give him props on that one. How many people do you know that just play common Jigglypuff, really?
Yeah. That was a good adaptation from Pollo, though. It looked like after the beginning, it's like, okay, now I know how you're going to play this matchup, so then he just went around it, and so very good stuff so far.
He had a much better start, and I think since now HLB was in a position where he was forced to approach and not just able to just kite Pollo around the stage, he kind of fell apart. And you kind of see that from defensive players. Once they're forced to go to an aggressive play style, they just kind of don't really have the experience playing like that, so they kind of just fall apart a bit.